Okay, I'm probably not doing an efficient job here. When it comes time to like put down a list, I go blank. Just like I sat down, like a minute ago I was like, all right, I need to do this, I need to do this. All right, let me sit down and make a list. So, but now I'm like, unfortunately, on days like this where there's frost and it freezes, we get frozen water lines because we're using a garden hose. Hey Ollie. What I can do in a couple of hours when it warms up enough, I can go back out there and give them some fresh water for the rest of the day. But usually I do fresh water in the evening as well. That way, in case it does freeze overnight, I can go out there and bust up the ice and they can have some fresh water. Now let's go check on the seeds. The temperature's gotten down to freezing. Oh man. Whoa. How did it get down so low? I did not check the weather, so that is also my fault. The seeds got some frost on them. I hope everything's okay. I've never experienced that before. Last year put a small little heater in there, so I didn't have to, I was made sure on the days that it was cold that I didn't have to worry about that because I had this little small heater. Let's go in, get the milk pail, see what's up with the fam. The boys were just waking up as I got going on chores. A little too cold for them, so let's see if Carrie is up. Come on, Belle. Come on. Alright, so let's go check on the greenhouse now. We just got done milking and things have warmed up a bit, so we're gonna check it out. Oh yeah. I believe the lettuce is okay. Yeah, I think they're okay. I don't know about the spinach. Alright, so we got a list of some things here for the greenhouse and our planting schedule, sort of. So I just wanted to sit down and kind of record some of the things, like little ins and outs things, and make a list. I'm not good at organizing things, but every now and then I'll sit down and make a list of like things that I need to do. Sometimes they're small, won't take very long, but it's like I got them in my head some days, and then other days I'm like, oh, that's not in my head, or I haven't thought about that, and then I see it somewhere and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to do this, or I'm supposed to do that. But so I'm gonna try to write some of that down. One of my first greenhouse seed stuff and list of ins and out things to get done. So one of the things I guess I want to do is I gotta finish shoveling the pathways / making our beds in the garden. So shoveling in the garden. Shovel in garden. Can't be any simpler than that. Should probably turn the compost there is checking and tightening the perimeter fence. And if you don't know what the perimeter fence is, I can show you right now, I think. So we got this fence over here, not the chicken fence. So see that post, and those other wires go all the way down and around and then back up the hill on the other side of the chickens and the pigs out in the pasture up to the woods. So it goes all the way up there. That's a goat fence around some of our trees. So yeah, I gotta go around and check that fence. And I have to close the blinds again so that things aren't too bright, shiny on me. I don't want to glow. So that's the perimeter fence. We gotta check that. We gotta clean the brooder, clean the chick brooder. I don't think I have to build anything else. I'm pretty good with the structures we've got so far. Incubator. The neighbor who traded the chainsaw with also has an incubator that he's not using, and he's gonna let us use it and show me how to use it. So that's pretty cool. His name's Gene. He's a cool guy. A good handyman to have around in the neighborhood. I gotta remember to put the heater in the greenhouse when it's cold at night, when it gets around 30 degrees. I got to. Also, I need to remember to get our eggs during afternoon chores. Hopefully so that chickens won't roost, nest, whatever, and poop on them at night. And then I go out there in the morning and there's poop all over the eggs. Just trying to think of all the things. I've been sitting here for 15 minutes trying to organize and take video and talk to you guys and think out loud basically with you guys. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8 things. That's not too bad. I know there's probably 8 more things. Some of these things seem relatively easy, but when it's your first time ever doing it, for one, I've never done the shoveling part of that like I'm doing right now. I've never done that in the exact way I'm doing it. So a lot of these things aren't too hard. It's just, it takes a little time and a little bit of effort. Oh, I know. Got one more. Cover garden with tarps. Yay. Okay, I'm probably not doing an efficient job here, so I'm gonna get off and go do some of this stuff.